Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again. I promised you a video sometime next week about Greece. Well, something happened this week. Something big.
Real big.
Um, it impacts the whole world.
Yeah.
This guy was very important. So I decided we're going to do a special video on him.
And by we, he means me. What's up, guys? My name is Dreamliver, and I make beats. But anyways, this is real important. As you can see, I got my Deadpool hat and my Avengers shirt because he actually meant a lot to a lot of kids growing up. So, here and give you some facts and what I think about some of his movies and what it impacted me. So,
Yeah. So I've been online. I checked out a whole bunch of stuff. He either created or co-created Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yes. Which Spider-Man, I believe a lot of people can relate to that because it's about a kid who got bullied. And to me, the spider represents like courage. So once he got bit with the spider, it gave him the courage and the power to speak up and be a hero and be what he wanted to be. And after all, it paid off. He got a hot chick. So,
Actually, he got several hot chicks.
that is
I mean, he got Black Cat.
true. Yeah, Black Cat.
Mary Jane Watson.
Mary Jane. Which sadly, Mary Jane died in a new one, which is stupid, but
No, it wasn't Mary Jane. That was the other one, the
Yeah.
police commissioner's
yeah,
daughter.
police commissioner daughter. So, yeah, he dated a lot of people. You can say Spider-Man was a player.
Yeah. Then he actually created the Avengers.
Oh, wow.
I know he made the characters that are in the Avengers. I didn't know he was the one that mashed them up, though.
Yeah.
Then he also created the X-Men.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, the X-Men, I really can't relate anything to that besides, like, anger problem. I guess because Wolverine was always ticked off, so...
Well,
right.
this one's basically like schools.
Yeah,
You mash
basically
all
like
these
schools.
different people together and expect them to get along.
Yeah, that is true, because in school, we know there's a lot of different type of groups, which I guess that's what he can relate to, is different people coming together and being a part of something. But high
It's the-
school don't really work out that well.
Well, I mean, they work together, but it's still the same concept with the X-Men is they expect you to get along. Well, that's not how the X-Men work.
Not at all.
You mash Summers in with Wolverine, you're gonna get some problems.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time it works out, but
You could say you'll get a big claw. If you know that reference, you can laugh. If you don't tell your children.
yeah. So, he also created Iron Man.
Okay, now Iron Man, I guess, would represent rich people. Like, we get it, you have money, but don't try to go far with it, because it could always backfire. You could either use money for good, or you could use it for bad. So it depends on like what you want to do in life. If you want to use the money for good and help out people, or bad.
And with Iron Man, it basically shows, hey, at one time, he was using his money carelessly.
Yeah.
And then, all of a sudden, he's like, what? My money's being used for some bad stuff. I didn't know this.
Exactly.
And then he turns completely around and starts using it for good.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to say Thor?
Yeah, and then he also created Thor. Now, Thor, I don't really think has like a personal message or relatable to life. I mean, you could probably say something related, but I don't really actually have any opinions on that, like what you could relate it to.
It's kind of like with, if you saw the first Thor, right?
Yeah,
Well, it's like all these powerful dudes come up and are like, we're more important than you because we got more strength and power.
yeah,
And then one day it's just completely taken away.
Yep.
Then who are you? If you don't have all that strength and power, who are you?
yeah. That is
So
true.
Thor had to go and find himself. Basically, hey, there's more to life than just being big and strong.
Yeah,
So that's how I think it can be related.
yeah,
So somebody that was big and strong in life then gets into an accident.
yeah.
Then who is he?
That is true.
So also his first creation actually was the Fantastic Four.
That was one of my favorites. I actually read the comic book and seen the old movies, so I think Fantastic Four was great. Because, again, it was like multiple people coming together, but it was showing like different types of groups. Like, no matter who you are, you can still work together. You got, I guess I'd say a hot female. You got the jock who was Human Torch or Flamon, whatever his name was. I get mixed up, can't remember.
Human Torch.
Yeah, Human Torch. And then we got Thing, who went from like, he was the one, I guess, who was bullied and picked on and became something strong, but he was still bullied. And then we got the scientist, the nerd, so Mr. Fantastic. But I think that it was great to show them come together and showing that you can do an impact on life. And how I see it is the villain is basically bullies. If you come together, you can fight against bullies and being picked on. And again, be who you want to be. But honestly, I just think it was a good movie. They need to bring it back.
I mean, in the early 2000s, they had the Fantastic Four. People didn't like that movie.
Yeah.
I don't see exactly why, because it did show all their problems.
Yep.
And how they got through them. And yes, it also showed flashbacks of the villain, Doctor Doom, being a complete...
Basically nobody. Basically a bully.
Yeah, a
That's
complete bully to Reed Richards, the nerd. The very smart guy. But Reed Richards, the difference between him nerdy and some other nerdies guys is Reed Richards actually goes out and doesn't go, I'm better than you because I know stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't brag about it.
He goes, okay, I'm going to solve this problem. And then he does it.
Yeah.
Then another one that actually surprised me is he created Black Panther.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I didn't know that he created Black Panther.
Yeah.
That one was another good one. I was wondering when they were going to do that because after the Avengers, it showed him in the movie, so I knew that he'd get his own separate one and show about his backstory in life. But I guess what could relate to that is him being the king, showing like even if you're on top and above everybody, you still have to fight for what you believe in, still have to defend your people. No matter if you're on top and you're the king and you own everything, you still have weaknesses.
Okay, then there's another one that completely just blew me away. I didn't know he was the creator of it. Daredevil.
Oh, I knew that one. That one was kind of obvious.
Yeah, but
Now,
I didn't know.
Again, Daredevil, with him being blind, he still didn't, give up on life. Like, oh, I'm blind, I can't do anything in my life. He still used it to be good and continue. So, another just object that came somebody's way, but he still overcome it. So, mostly all of his videos is just about you overcoming your fears and your weaknesses. But that's really all I gotta say on that one. So.
Okay. So, he also created Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Yeah, that one was good. Now, that one, I really don't think you can, relate to life, or my opinion. I don't think you can relate it, but it is a good movie.
Yeah, I think that was just there for a joke.
Yeah, that one was just there for a joke. Now, I did like this. Honestly, in my opinion, you tell me what y'all think. Comment down below. But I think the second one was better. It had more impact and, fighting. The first one was just humor.
Yeah. Then he also created Doctor Strange. That one I'm not too surprised with because that guy's a badass.
Yeah. He is a BA, but now Doctor Strange, to me, I didn't like the movie because, a lot of people can relate with all the objects moving and stuff. It actually gave me a headache even though I'm young. With all the movements and stuff, it's very confusing. So, it honestly just hurt my head throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, they could have dialed it down a bit. They
Yeah.
kind of went overboard.
Yeah, because some people actually, I think, have problems with that. Movements and stuff. They could have got, dizzy or headaches or something, pass out. I don't know. But
Now, this one, he didn't actually create a character in DC, but it might surprise you that he actually wrote a few comics for the DC Comics.
Wow.
Yeah, they did some. They went over to Stan, was like, "Hey, you do so good. We're gonna do this like internship or a switch. We're gonna send you one of our good writers. You send us one of yours." And Marvel just was like, "Okay, we'll send you our best."
Huh, that's a first. Because Marvel and DC, they always, I guess to me, they've always had like a rivalry. So to see them actually work together is really shocking.
Well, this was in the '90s when they were kind of,
They
we're
were like
struggling.
So they were struggling. They were like, they had that little noose tied around their neck. They were just hanging, trying to get some hope. And Stan Lee came by and just cut it and was like, "Here, I'll help you." But
Nobody came over and cut the rope for Marvel. Marvel kind of went bankrupt in 1997.
They went bankrupt.
They had to sell the none of it, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four to Fox,
yep,
and Spider-Man, and basically anything that was related to Spider-Man to
Yeah.
Sony.
yep.
Then there's like this third party, Paramount, that owns Neymar,
Oh yeah,
and another one that they recently made a movie about. But
can't think of the name of it.
yeah, I can't remember it either.
I don't remember.
Can't remember. You might want to look that one up.
Yeah, y'all might need to figure that one out. Sometimes we don't know all the details.
Yeah, but so most people think that he's the actual creator of Marvel. Well, that's not completely true.
No.
There was a comic before. Do you remember what its name was?
Actually, no, I can't remember the comic. I think I read it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, this one kind of had DC, Marvel, and all that mixed in before it became Marvel, and DC was like, "Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to use our characters anymore."
Yeah.
Yeah, but Stan was the co-creator of Marvel. So he was the one that was there to transition from the old comic to Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Then he was actually the one that was allowed to sell Marvel off to Disney.
Yeah.
So he died a rich man.
Yeah, he did die, a rich man.
But he actually died of pneumonia, I found out,
Yeah.
which is really sad. His whole death is sad. The whole world is mourning him right now because his comics were not sold just in the United States. It was sold worldwide.
Yeah.
And his movies that he let Disney create
Yep.
had a big impact around the world.
Yes.
So, this video is just basically us saying, we'll miss you, Stan Lee.
And we'll never forget you. May your heroicness continue. And I've also made a video honoring Stan Lee. I might post that up on my channel tonight when I get a chance. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, peace out.